go back to
horizontal.
Instagram.
So that was like one of the whole reasons we wanted to do YouTube was so we could do the horizontal, the landscape version. So I'm really mad about that. So I don't know. It could be just a freak thing. So
Right. I
we'll try
think
it
I
later.
saw something though about like that YouTube sent us about paying for something or something.
Well, we already pay YouTube Premium,
Well,
so
we might have to pay more.
huh. We'll check on it. You should have let me know. It's your fault then. No, I'm just kidding.
I
But-
don't know. I can't keep up with all that stuff.
Yeah. So
Um,
anyway, so we're gonna here. Let me.
I
scoot
don't
over a
think
little
people
bit.
care too much, really. They just want to see us.
I guess, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's see.
Chatting.
Yeah. So I was knitting on a new project, which I'll talk about. I'm doing the cami, which is a very simple cami.
That's so cute.
But
That's
I'm
such a cute
doing it
pattern.
out of this Prisma yarn. You know why I do it after we put it on sale and only have a few left. But I'm using some pretty sharp needles, and now I have a hole in my finger. I don't know. It's happened before.
The lace ones?
Yep.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
that's why they don't make them anymore.
Well, I know,
'Cause
but
people
then
were, like, looking-
there's Chow Gu. Like those are even sharper.
Huh. I don't know.
That's-
I do love that finish. It's very pretty when
I know.
it's polished.
I do like these
Is
needles.
the yarn polishing them, or do you polish them?
You know that it could be.
Yeah, I think because I used to. I mean, I have some of those.
Now that you say that,
they're
I
old
don't.
Addie lace tips,
They are pretty
and they have a
shiny.
brass finish. And I used to think, oh, I have to polish them, but then once you start using them, I do think they kind of polish themselves.
I just wonder if this particular
yarn blend.
yarn did that because.
Oh no, they're super shiny.
Yeah, I do like they're so Addie used to make, they were called Addie lace, and they're pretty pointy, and they're kind of a brass finish.
They are a brass finish,
And
and the
so-
brass is supposed to slow things
Yeah,
down a
it's
little
kind
bit.
of grabby, so I do really like it, but they don't
Yeah.
make those
They don't
anymore,
make 'em.
and
So-
so I think they brought in the square. The square rockets because they're still pointy, but they have like the little dimples on them, so your yarn kind of grabs on that. So anyway,
Needle technology.
that's kind of what I had at home. So yeah, I think this is gonna be cute.
Cute. Okay, so you can hold this up because this is our
okay.
prototype. So if you don't know what this is doing, you can kind of measure something you're working on against the top in your wardrobe that fits the way you want it to. Anyway. So this is it.
I guess
so we
I
can
kind of did that
see.
with mine. So you're just about there, girl.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Whoops, wait a minute.
Wait for it. Look. Oh my God, I am almost there.
Do you think if you
Cool.
finish that stripe, you'll be good?
I think I might be. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, baby.
Yeah. If
I don't know,
based-
my fingers like holding, but yeah.
Based on this, now this is your top, but still the length. I'm trying to figure out like how I only have 2 balls of this yarn. It's 306 yards or 273, one of the two. So I'm not done with this one yet. I still have a little bit left.
Oh.
So, but I think about halfway I was right here. So I kept thinking, see how long it's going to actually be.
Well, I feel like, yeah, you might, well, you could switch to a different yarn for the straps.
And welcome to Andrea, your first live. Well, let me tell you, this isn't the way they usually look.
no, it's
So-
fine. I think it's
Yeah.
fine. You like our new set, everybody? We're in a different spot in the
I know,
shop.
but you can't see the things like we were hoping
Oh, right.
back
We'll
here.
have to move, maybe.
And we have a girl here, and you can't see
Well,
her.
We'll just have to get creative.
Yeah, and maybe I'll check on that, see how much more they want us to pay.
God, it's all about money.
Oh, I know.
There was something that came into my brain and then it went away just now. I don't know what it was. It might come back.
Your sweater or your tunic is
Isn't it
so
lovely?
pretty.
Yes, we'll be chatting about what we're
these,
wearing
yes.
at the end of the program.
Yeah, right.
Because we have a little schedule.
Yeah, we do.
But,
Schedule of events.
Right. So anyway, yeah, this I might next week have a part of a strap to show everybody, right?
And then it'll be the end of August. No, once you get the
No.
straps, then it goes
Yeah,
really fast.
I think it'll be cooking pretty quickly after that. So yeah, Beliche by Atelier Amélie.
Okay, all right. I think that's right.
Still working away
I'm
on
just
it.
thinking about how I knit. I must, I must like push my. I think I push this needle somehow in my knitting process.
Huh.
So now everything came off the needle.
Oh,
So
dear. Well,
I shall fix that later.
Okay. All right. So we have sort of a variety. We have a little bit of new to show you. We have a couple projects to talk about. We have a recap of our kids camp. So kids camps are all done
Yep.
for the year.
Yeah,
So
and
but
just
fun.
FYI, I'm Linda and that is Sue.
Oh, hi.
And we're at the Yarn Bar in Billings, Montana.
Oh,
So
I know what I was going to say.
What?
So last week we, for some reason, spontaneously decided to count like the actual different yarns in the shop, and we
Right.
came up with like 85.
Right, we did.
And so we probably were. So we are now like we knew we had a lot, but anyway, we have at least 85 different yarns in this
Yeah.
store, which is kind of cool.
It is.
It's
and
also a lot of yarn babies to
um,
manage.
Yeah, so really within that 85 range, I mean, you have to divide that up between different weights, and different fibers, and maybe different constructions like of yarn.
Oh, sure.
So, I mean, we've got a pretty big variety of yarn weights and fibers and construction. So, I think really, no matter what your project is, you're going to find that we have a lot of yarns that can fulfill, like multiple yarns in one weight that could work
I know,
for your
it's
project. So,
kind of neat, and to actually count that, it's like, wow. So not a lot of yarn shops. Anyway, not to toot our own horn or anything.
toot toot.
But yeah, anyway, support your local yarn store.
Yep, no
Again,
matter who it is,
no matter
but
who
we
it is.
certainly appreciate
But
it
it's
when
kind
you
of
support
nice
here.
to think about that we really do have a great variety. So
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and anytime you want to come and visit, we will be happy to show you and overwhelm you.
I know. Yeah, exactly. So anyway, so kids camp was another great group of kids
Oh,
last
really
week.
fun. Like these guys,
So fun to have
yeah,
them in the
so
shop.
open to learning. I will say the first class really wanted to learn to crochet. This class was really focused on knitting, and they did a great job.
They really did.
And they had multiple projects that they were working on, and Liz had a little checklist so everybody knew, and everyone was talking about how many finished objects do you have.
I know,
Because they
super
did. They
fun.
were really cool
Yeah.
about that.
They it seemed like anyway, it was great. We love that energy, and thanks to Cole for bringing your sheep again.
Yep.
That little lamb.
Was it Will or Grace?
It was Will, and it was like 100 degrees. It
Right.
was so hot, and that sheep, again, wool is breathable. And
Yeah,
he was
so
wearing wool.
He did not seem to mind.
He was a little more vocal. Maybe he just missed his buddy, Grace.
Maybe.
But anyway, that was fun.
And Nicole did say that they totally have different personalities. So Grace is definitely more
Spoiled.
Maybe, yeah. I think Nicole spoils them.
No,
but Will's a little bit more.
I think Grace was the bottle-fed one. So
okay.
totally, yeah, like a puppy. But anyway, so it was another great week. Thank you everyone for bringing your kids. We think we know everyone had a good time.
So
including us.
things they did, they made their own project bags. They dyed their own yarn the first day. And then the next day, Liz brought it in, and they started to learn to knit.
They learned to knit that first day too.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
On some scrap yarn, and they were. I think they I never heard knitting is not an instant gratification thing, and I think that's one of the beautiful things about it. You can't see something in a 30-second soundbite and say,
Right.
done, I'm good,
Yeah,
moving on.
I feel like if you're project driven, you might be more of a crocheter because you want to get it done really
maybe.
fast.
But I think that is a wonderful lesson for anyone to learn, and kids, anyway, they were great. So the one thing that our Liz, camp leader,
Yeah, kind of went crazy for.
so potholders, that's one of the projects that they do. So that's weaving, and Liz.
Yeah,
Liz
she
went
had
down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, she had so much fun. Look at
But
that
look how
one.
beautiful. So one thing Liz discovered is that these wonderful jumbo stitch markers from Cocoa Knits make a really nice little hanging loop instead of the like curtain rings that she was using that could actually melt in a potholder setting because that's plastic.
Right.
I mean, this is like enamel coated. I don't think that's gonna melt.
But look,
at
she
that!
made like a half one.
She figured out how to do
and
a
I
half
love
one.
those colors. I love them.
This happened on her weekend at while recuperating from kids camp.
Yeah. She just
shepherding.
couldn't stop. Look at this Cocoa Knits one. It kind of matches.
That looks like a 1950s bathroom. to
Yes.
me. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. I feel like the tile in the bathroom.
And then this one, it's like.
It really plays
like
off the black. It's like
I love it.
It's like her yarn that she dyed.
Yeah.
And look at that. It's such a fun design.
Colors. Okay, so potholders are color play, pattern play.
And we forgot, we didn't forget anything, but we've got big bags of loops. So you can
I'll get
create
to that
your
in
own
a second.
color.
So the Friendly Loom Company has a little potholder design feature on their website. We also have a really advanced potholder pattern book
Right.
that Liz has. Look at that one.
And so the potholders themselves, they used to just be 18 pegs.
I know.
But they just reintroduced it, won't be going back to 18. It's going to have 19 pegs.
We've got it.
So you'll always have that center.
Right.
A
So that
center.
allows you to have a true center. And I don't know which one Liz did at home to play with that for us. It could have, I think that might allow you to do things like this.
That are just more even.
Uh-huh. And you don't have to use that true center.
You've got that right
You don't
there.
have to use that 19. You could set it up with 18. And, okay, just a general poll. We've talked a few times about doing an adult camp, kids
Right.
camp, adult camp.
Would you...
Would you be interested in going in depth on weaving with just the potholder looms?
Right.
Because it's not like you set up a giant loom. It's 19. So comment if you are interested in that.
Or let
I
us
think
know.
Liz would love. She was down a rabbit hole for sure.
Yeah.
On,
these, I don't
here's
know
the
how many
one.
did we have because she came out with 10 more over the weekend. So.
I know. It's fun. Again, and she mentioned something about putting them into a rug.
And she realized how she could do a half and half.
And then she did this. She does. I definitely, she's got the info for us. And this is, this is just such a fun, classic, amazing thing for kids of all ages to do.
I remember we had an adult,
Saturday,
a lawyer that was making these for Christmas presents.
Yep. Saturday, a middle-aged man walked in to get more loops for his potholder weaving. So it's a great thing. So just an FYI, they're here. We have some big party bag sets of colored loops.
Rainbows, but sometimes some color themes and black and white.
And then we also have individual
white.
loops.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm moving all the stuff. Individual loops are here. You can come in, pick out 38 now, and do a potholder.
38. And then we have white.
And we
which
also have white.
I've always thought it would be so fun to do a white one and like dye it, or
I don't think Liz has done that yet.
I know, but in my brain, I think that would be so fun.
That would
and
be fun.
And we've actually seen potholder rugs, like
My daughter did a potholder rug,
where you
probably
like
10,
loop all the loops
15 years
together,
ago.
and
She
then you
made-
actually knit with it.
She made yarn with the potholders, and then, and she knit on like a size 35, 50 needle.
Where is that rug?
It's in her room still.
Uh-huh.
It's a little misshapen. But she was like 11 years old.
Right.
So anyway, so yeah, that's the potholder scene. And if you have, if it's the dog days of summer, heat is here. And if you are inside with kids, and our friend in Roundup was down. She's got little grandkids visiting for the summer, and they were getting more potholders. She's like, it was so hot, we couldn't go outside. We just made potholders. So
I know, it's the thing about,
it's a good thing.
Either icy cold
and
or
obviously,
super hot.
so Liz is well into her 30s, and this kept her well entertained for
a whole hot weekend
of recuperating from kids camp counselor duties.
Yep.
So
I
anyway,
love all of these.
I do love these. These I use every time I'm cooking. One of the potholders Carrie made me is right there. I use it all the time. So anyway, we love them. They're pretty awesome, and I do love this whole stack. Liz, I'm a little jealous of these.
I'm really jealous too.
The other thing Liz did, and I didn't think we pulled it. She did a sample with yarn for potholders.
right.
So wool, which is not flammable at all, is another option. And I think she had the kids working on that too at some point.
Yep.
So anyway, that's fun. We have a few new.
Yep, we have some
goodies.
new stuff. So this is kind of fun. I'm sure most of you know about Arne and Carlos. They're our Norwegian friends, and always coming up with some new things. They love prim needles, and we do sell a lot of their double points, but they just came out with this fun little set of 32-inch needles. I think it's a 2, a 4, and a 6. And it's definitely a little different than the regular prims.
It doesn't have that little triangulated
No, it doesn't.
thing.
So it is, but it still has that little
the little bulby thing.
Yep, but it's a round needle
Their
and
cables,
super nice.
their cords are really nice.
Really
Very
nice.
flexible and light.
Yep.
So these are made in Germany. They still are ergonomic, I guess, is what they're saying.
Yep. And then I've got we've got
It's
them
a
on.
little. Is it? Maybe not.
It feels a little different. I
does
don't
feel a
know.
little different.
We definitely have them on the website. They're set up and a little bit of a deal. So they're normally 38, but they're 32 on the website. So
Yeah, those are nice.
yeah,
So
I do
those
like
just
them.
came,
I would
think
totally
yesterday,
use
right?
these. Yeah.
Okay. We have a new yarn that I don't think we talked about last week, although I believe it was here. And that, sorry, this is it. It is from Plymouth, and it is Encore Mega.
So it's a super bulky. It is 80%
Acrylic.
and 20% wool. So it'll be a nice yarn for just getting into knitting, maybe crocheting. It'd be great for a fun blanket to get through really quick.
Yeah.
We just thought it would be kind of a fun, different yarn for us, but I think
my thought for this is blankets.
right,
And that's how we chose colors.
most are
too.
solids, but some are. This is their color spun, so it's a little bit different colors. So
some of you probably remember Plymouth Encore or still use Plymouth
Yep,
Encore.
still
We
out
don't
there.
carry it, the worsted weight, but they do. Anyway, we thought that this might be a nice addition to our washable kind of blendy yarns.
yep.
The price is nice. Encore is a great yarn for
And good-
what it is.
a
We
good
just
brand,
can't.
yep.
We don't have room to have it to its full glory because there's just a lot of colors, and we don't want to have that much acrylic in the shop, to be honest. But this is it's a great option. And we do understand that, sometimes washable blankets are pretty important to
Right,
people.
right.
Machine wash.
Different,
Yeah.
different. Whoever you're giving them
Yep.
to.
So that's here. I know it seems a little like maybe not great to think about doing a blanket right now,
But people are doing them. We've had people
it's
in the
here.
shop. They're
I
doing
know
them.
it's here. This would be a fun, nice, quick baby blanket too. So anyway, so that's here. The other thing that is new is this design from the Mega company.
Yep, and so this is brand new for them. It's called, I don't remember, but you'll see it on the website. This is one of their carry-all totes, and we have a few different styles. And we got a restock of these two. They're a little summery.
Nice summer
Yep,
designs.
mhm.
Again, this is probably our best-selling bag, maybe item, right? I don't know, since spring. I mean,
Yeah.
this is not new, but
It
these hold
holds
a lot.
A lot.
They're great.
And people are buying them for big projects, little projects, every project.
Yeah.
Baby projects, baby bags, baby
Totally,
diaper bags,
yeah.
because they're big enough.
Yeah,
So.
they'll hold it all.
Yep.
So these are back, and then this like plummy color is
Yep.
brand new, so that's fun. In this
Nolita.
bag, I pretended like I was babysitting gal, and I
okay.
was gonna head off to my babysitting job. So with my cool like bag of tricks.
What you got in there?
Okay, so I've got
Miss
my
Sue.
potholder loom.
Ooh,
awesome.
Fun. We're gonna love that.
Yep. And then the other thing I brought is some of our stationery, because what kid shouldn't learn how to write a little note?
Yes, and our kids camp did write
Yeah,
thank you
and
notes.
send a
To the
send a note. Just whatever.
Write a letter to your nana.
Exactly.
I would like to get a
Wouldn't
letter from
that
my
be
grandkids.
so fun to get in the mail instead
It
of
would
like
be.
junk mail? So this one is a beautiful unicorn, and then this one just says hello. I think we have one other one right now. So these are here. I don't know if we've really said much about it, but we do have some nice paper products here. Okay, so woohoo!
Yeah.
Now there's just a couple of events coming up, and then we can just chat about what we're wearing and some projects.
Friday is a big event. It is you say it,
So
Oaxaca.
Oaxaca, the big part of state really in Mexico, is known for its kind of traditional weaving. And so last year we had
Alex Martinez and his sister.
Yep, 2 members of that family came, and they brought this gorgeous array of rugs.
Kind of like a pop-up trunk show.
Yeah,
really,
it
is what
was,
it is.
It's a trunk show.
And so that's going to be Friday at 2:00.
Rugs and bags.
Yes.
The bags were cute too.
Yeah,
purses
they
and
were.
things,
You
yeah.
will love them.
I don't know if you can see. You can't really see.
Not really
Okay.
see it.
Anyway, so they're coming Friday. They'll be ready to visit with people at 2:00.
Yep. Yeah, and expect a big, vibrant collection
Yeah,
and
that's
some
gonna be
beautiful
nice.
naturals. So
Yeah, that
we're
was
excited
fun.
about
That was
that.
fun. Okay, so that's that.
We have
August 2nd.
Yep, that is our anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
7 years. Can you believe it?
7 years. 7
Seven.
year itch.
I look back on those pictures 7 years ago, and I'm like, where is that girl? Because I totally looked, I think, different. And
I know. Yeah.
So-
We've changed. That's what happens. Every year's different. So August 2nd, we'll have, it is also a new downtown event, Summer Stroll. It's also an art walk. It'll be, I think, pretty busy downtown, and that's always fun. But we're having like a balloon,
kind of a big selfie
photo thing,
station
yeah.
that we're going to have in the shop. So that's going to be fun. So
cake.
whether you have finished projects or not, we'd want you to come. But if you do wear them, take a selfie there. It's going
Yeah.
to be fun. We'll have those pictures taking all day, really. We're going to have them, I think in the
yeah,
afternoon.
yeah.
So she's going
Come
to
on
be
down.
setting up. We're
It's
kind of
also
excited.
so, and then this weekend is the Copper Cave Fiber Festival.
Oh, is it this
Yep,
weekend?
it is
Okay.
this weekend. So that's over in Whitehall, between Bozeman and Butte.
So once you hit the
beautiful-
Weavers, go up to Whitehall.
Yeah, check this out. Go over there. Yeah, totally fun fiber weekend. Okay, and then also the second and third of August is Moz, the
Right.
convention in
Yes.
Billings.
So the Montana Association of Weavers and Spinners. Yeah, that's going to be a giant weekend. Yeah.
We are slightly overbooked, I think.
Yeah,
to be
I feel
honest,
like
but
so we are going to have a booth at Moz, but Friday night we're going to be here at the store celebrating our anniversary. So
Yeah.
and we want you to
Fun.
be here for that.
Right. Farmers Market starts downtown this weekend.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, Saturday was crazy.
Strawberry Festival.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
fun.
like back-to-back people downtown.
Oh my gosh, it was
I think
busy.
everyone in Billings was there.
Yep, it was fun, even though it was so hot. So anyway, thanks everyone for coming out. And then also later in August, we have Coco Knits workshop scheduled for a Saturday afternoon.
It's getting filled. Bonnie Dean is going to be teaching her workshop.
Yeah.
And it's a really great way to learn how to do a really unique shoulder construction, just so everything is going to fit really nice. So there's like a little workshop sheet that you will learn how to fill out.
Right. Sweater workshop.
And I think that is August 17.
Okay, that's a Saturday afternoon.
And for some beginning knitters, you
yeah.
may want to tune in and sign up for the Knit 2, which is the Perfectly Easy Beanie. And I teach that. I teach you how to knit in the round. So anybody that's just come off of beginning knitting or just learning and stuff, that would be a great class for you. And that is actually kind of more at the end of August.
And we're totally wide open for Knit 1, beginning knitting in August.
That's right. We really have a nice list we need to call them. So
Yep. So if you are interested in that or know somebody, it's a great class. Becky will teach it, and you will come away knowing how to knit.
You'll feel like you just can tackle anything.
Ready for fall knitting. So anyway, what are you wearing?
Well, I am wearing a little t-shirt called the Estiva Tee.
Isn't that pretty?
It's by a designer named Rachel Costello, and it uses Estiva from Lana Vendelay, which is a French linen and Italian wool blend. And our friend Nicole Ivy actually did this as a test knit for Rachel. It was really fun because we kind of connected with a lot of knitters around the country that partook and used this yarn. Just FYI, we're probably one of just a handful of people in the U.S. that carry this yarn. So anyway, yeah, it's got a really unique construction too. It's really kind of hard to see right here.
It is,
but it does start up here, and she has a lot of like modifications on if you want your sleeve tight or do you want your sleeve loose. She's got lots of modifications, and the neckline's nice and open for the weather. So
It's gorgeous.
And I love this color.
The fabric just is.
Don't fondle me. Okay, fondle me.
The fabric is luscious. So nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's really, really pretty. Nicole, you did a beautiful job.
You really do, and thanks for letting me wear it.
Yeah, really, really.
I'm not sure who's gonna get this in the end.
Oh, I
but-
think it's a gift for you.
Yeah, because she actually did not knit it for herself. She knit it because I don't know if you've ever done test knits. You kind of have to fit like the
Where they need,
they need this a certain size
sizes,
knit.
yeah.
So
Okay.
And what about you?
I am wearing this crocheted tunic that Jennifer made for the shop.
It's called the Arcade
see the
Stitch
back?
Vest.
A little
Yes,
detail.
I think this is just darling. These little, kind of a little gather, little
It's
smocking.
really pretty. Yeah, I
And
have
I-
been wanting to wear this for a while.
I
so
love it.
I'm
Well, I
gonna be
have
wearing it all
another
day.
sweater right here, but honestly,
Oh,
she's kind of hard to see,
okay.
and so I think we'll wait till
okay.
another
Arcade
day.
stitch would be beautiful with this Dando Silk Plus.
And it is beautiful because we do have a sample in the store made with this yarn, and it's
So pretty.
gorgeous.
It's, yeah. So really beautiful crochet stitch. I'm sure that if you had trouble figuring out the stitch, Jennifer would be happy to help you. We did have a little workshop for it quite a while ago, but anyway. that's what I'm wearing. I'm gonna wear it all day.
Awesome.
Mhm.
That's awesome. Hey, we've
Yeah.
got like 16 people watching
Really?
right now.
Wow.
That's a
Hi,
lot.
everybody. All right,
For
cool.
us.
Maybe they like this format. I don't know.
I don't know. Here,
Yeah.
let me see if I can get her in here. Hello, she says.
Woo,
No, I've
careful.
got her.
Got
I've
her?
got her. She's
Okay.
we're dancing.
This is another knit top that Tammy, our friend Tammy,
And she made it out of the Silk Plus.
With the
It's
Silk
called
Plus.
Iris.
Mhm.
She made a couple of changes. I do have another picture here.
Maybe you should take it off the mannequin
Yeah,
and show it.
yeah, I think I'll do that. Here's the original.
Okay. So this, Tammy did modify this some. But that is the original. That lace work is very pretty.
So this is Tammy's.
Beautiful. Love
She
it.
pretty much followed the pattern, but she did make some modifications on the sleeve. Like if you go back and look, this is more of a kind of a fluttery, wider. I think the sleeve starts down here. But yes, this is a beautiful way to use that silk. It's a silk and cotton.
Boy, that just drapes.
I know it
Yeah,
really, really does.
pretty.
So
Very pretty. So cheers to finished summer
I know.
tops. They're
I
gorgeous.
know. And Shirty's deadline is
Oh, yeah.
July 31st. We have got some super cute. They're so cute. This is one of
That'll
them
be
too.
one, yeah.
So if you're getting there, keep knitting away. We're
We
anxious
did-
to see.
Yeah, we did have a question yesterday if there might be an unfinished category, and I said yes.
Yeah, if we get enough
So, yeah, if we
unfinished
get-
ones, but
if
I'm
we
not
get some-
I'm not pushing
Yeah,
unfinished.
we still have time. Plenty of
We
time.
do have time, and the thing
Yeah.
about shirties is, you probably don't have to do sleeves.
Right.
So.
I betcha I could make that my deadline for this.
I bet you could.
Might be good. I
Even
do like
I might be
deadlines.
able to finish mine. I don't know. It's a lot of.
Not with
I
your
know. I gotta
owie.
wear a Band-Aid.
Need like a. Someone had like a sort of a protector thing.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know, but I will say a couple years ago I was knitting 2 sweaters. I was doing like the soundtrack and then another sweater. At the same time, I was using both pointy needles because like in the yoke area I kind of needed to do stuff, and I literally poked a hole and it was bleeding. And so I actually switched. So this is like a reason why you should have multiple needles in your stash.
Yeah, true.
The lace ones were really great for up here, but I switched to an Addy Turbo, which is a blunt tip for the body. There's nothing fancy going on there. You don't need it to have a sharp needle, and actually that yarn's a little splitty. Like if I was working with the Turbo, I think it would be better. So once I switched to that, then my knitting, my finger healed up.
Go figure. Go figure. Anyway, well, thank you so much for watching, for being a friend of the shop. We appreciate each and every one of you.
We sure do. We'll investigate what's going on with YouTube, and we'll see what we do next week.